We're now shifting focus. We are getting some breaking news. PNB bank fugitive Mehul Choksi has been arrested in Belgium. This is according to sources. So big breaking news that's coming in is that according to sources, we're learning that PNB bank fugitive Mehul Choksi has been arrested in Belgium. So fugitive Mehul Choksi, who has been on the run, has now been arrested, is what we are learning as per our sources. Remember, he was a PNB bank fugitive, and he is an Indian-born fugitive and businessman who was living in Antigua and Barbuda. And as per sources, he has now finally been arrested in Belgium. My colleague Bhavtosh is now joining us with more details on this. Bhavtosh, what more details are we getting as far as Mehul Choksi's arrest is concerned?
But what we can confirm to our viewers is that he has been arrested. He was arrested last week by Belgian authorities on a request by India. Remember, he's the main accused along with his nephew in the PNB Bank fraud case, which is worth $2 billion. Now, after he in 2017 had acquired the citizenship of Antigua, after and in January 2018, he fled India just before the scam became public, and then subsequently went to US, and from US in June 2018. He went to Antigua. In 2021, he was found in Dominica, and India tried to deport him from there, but India was unsuccessful in that. And from Dominica Republic, he again went to Antigua. The latest reports that Indian authorities managed to get was that from Antigua, he went to Belgium on the pretext that he wanted to get himself treated for cancer. He surrendered his Belgian nationalship to acquire a citizenship for Swiss citizenship. But India was in fact chasing for a long time, and finally, on India's request, he has been arrested and is presently in a jail in Belgium, in Antwerp jail. And India is trying to get him back to the country, to Mumbai. And what has happened as far as this case is concerned, that there is a writ notice. There is no writ notice against him.
Bhavtosh, please stay with us. We're now being joined by former diplomat Ashok Sajjanhar on the broadcast. Mr. Sajjanhar, a very good morning to you. Big breaking news that's coming at this moment is that Mehul Choksi has been arrested in Belgium. How do you see this arrest?
I think it's a very positive development that Indian government has been after him. He has been absconding with after embezzlement of large sums of money. So I think this really sends out a very clear message that irrespective of the crime that the absconders might be involved in, whether it is terrorism or it is financial improprieties, the government of India will go after them, will not leave any stone unturned, and get it executed. So I think very welcome development, and we should now wait for Mehul Choksi to be extradited.
Absolutely. And as per reports, we're learning that India might seek his extradition very soon.
Yeah, so I think that will be the next step. The first step is that he has been nabbed in Belgium, and the next step would be to activate the extradition proceedings. Let me say that these are very long drawn-out proceedings. Normally take a long time, so we should be prepared for those delays. But I think the first step is always the most important step, the most significant step, and it is a very welcome step.
Right. Mr. Sajjanhar, thank you for speaking with Times Now. And we're now being joined by former diplomat KP Samian on the broadcast. Big breaking news that's coming in at this moment is that in Belgium, Mehul Choksi, Indian fugitive, has been arrested. How do you see this arrest?
Well, it is a welcome development, but if I get it right, he was arrested because there is a red corner notice against him from the Interpol and all that. Now, as regards whether extradition will take place or not, that we still can't say, because as a previous speaker, my colleague mentioned, it is long drawn out. But apart from that, there are other considerations. But it's a good step. Let us wait and see.
All right. Thank you, sir, for speaking with Times Now. My colleague Bhavtosh continues to stay with us. Bhavtosh, what next in this matter? Will India be seeking his extradition soon?
Well, India has in fact asked Belgian authorities even earlier that he should be extradited. Remember, Belgium doesn't have extradition treaty with India, and that's a problem. But India is trying to convince them that, look, he is someone who, along with his nephew, has carried out one of the biggest banking fraud in India's history. It's worth $2 billion. And Mehul Choksi, as far as Mehul Choksi is concerned, he, along with his nephew, had carried out this fraud. And subsequently, Nirav Modi was his extradition of his legal options have run out, but he's still there in UK on humanitarian grounds. Mehul Choksi is someone who has been evading arrest for a very long time. This is the first time he has, in fact, been arrested, that too in Belgium. His wife is a Belgian national, Preeti is a Belgian national, and she and her extended family are all Belgian national. So it would be a very arduous task for India to bring him back from Belgium, because they're all family members are jewelers, and they all, in fact, are Belgian nationals. But India has prepared a very watertight case as far as Choksi as well as Nirav Modi is concerned. One has to wait and see what will happen next in this case. But top sources have confirmed to Times Now that Mehul Choksi, who for past at least 7 years was on run, has finally been arrested in Antwerp and is presently in a jail there.
All right, Bhavtosh, thank you for getting us those details.